Dear students, I am Sobha Bansiwal, Assistant Professor English, SPC Government College Bhim. Today I am going to explain the poem Ulysses by Alfred Lord Tennyson. In this poem, Ulysses speaks to his companions to uh, start on a new voyage. Ulysses has fought in Trojan War and he returned to his home island Ithaca after 20 years. And the life in Ithaca, which was peaceful and idle, did not suit Ulysses. He wa- um, his wife had become old, and uh, the people of his country or island were barbarous, so he had no interest in living there. Um, he had extreme desire to acquire more knowledge and experience, and before dying he wanted to go on a new journey, to seek adventures, to seek knowledge and experience. So in this poem, Ulysses is standing near a seashore, and a boat is ready, and he is speaking to his fellow voyagers or his companions on this journey to start on the journey. He says, "It little profits that an idle king by this still hearth among these barren cracks, matched with an aged wife, I meted and dole unequal loss unto a savage race that hoard and sleep and feed and know not me." Here Ulysses uh, speaks to his companions. He says, it little profits that an idle king, that the life of idle king does not suit him, by this still hearth among these barren cracks, and the life, the peaceful life, the peaceful life at home, and at home and his life in Ithaca does not suit him. Matched with an aged wife, and his wife has become old, and I meet and dole unequal laws unto a savage race, and he has to follow unequal and unjust rules and laws on barbarous and savage or uncivilized people. Means the people of his island were uncivilized, and the rules which were followed to rules and laws which were used um, here not were unjust. So these people that hoard and sleep and feed and know not me, these people were uh, savage, un, uncultured. They did not, they 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 knew nothing except hoarding money, or hoarding materialistic things, sleeping, eating, and except that they did not have idealistic values and beliefs. uh, I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I have enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone, on shore and when through scudding drifts the rainy heads vex the dim sea. The poet says that, no, Ulysses says that um, he cannot rest from travel. He want to go on a new journey, um, and he yearns to go on a new journey. I will drink life to the lees. I will drink life to the lees. He says that he wants to live life at the fullest. All times I have enjoyed greatly, and during his voyages in past, when he went on various voyages, he enjoyed that that voices greatly and have suffered greatly, and he faced many difficult situations during that time, and he suffered bravely. both with those that loved me and alone. And he faced uh, during these adventurous journeys, he he faced many difficult situations along with his fellow friends and along with his accom- uh, along with his friends, and sometimes he alone faced all the problems on shore and went through scudding drifts and the rainy heads wakes the dim sea. I am become become a name for always roaming with a hungry heart. He faced difficult situations uh, on shores and during and on the seas when stormy winds uh, when storms were blowing in on the sea. I am become a name for always roaming with a hungry heart. Much have I seen and known. The Ulysses had traveled many countries and with hungry heart to know more, to acquire more knowledge and experience. He traveled to many countries, and in all those countries he became famous. Cities of men, much have I seen, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments, myself not least, but honored of them all. Cities of men, these cities, he traveled the various countries where he met with different types of persons with different manners, uh, who have different manners, climates, and different governments. Myself not least, but honored of them all. And the poet, wherever Ulysses went, he was honored as a uh, honored guest, and drunk delight of battle with my peers. And during his voyage, adventurous journey, he also fought many battles with his uh, with uh, with the opposites, with the opponents who were as brave as he himself was. For on the ringing plains of the windy Troy, he also fought on the battlefield of Troy. Uh, I am a part of that I all that I have met. Yet all experience is an arc whereby yet all experience is an arc yet all experience is an arc where through gleams that untraveled world. I am a part of all that I have met, yet all experience is an arc where through I am a part of all that I have met, yet all experience is an arc where through gleams that untraveled world. Yet all experience is an arc, yet all experience, yet all experience is an arc where through, yet all experience is an arc where through gleams that untraveled world, whose margins fades forever and forever when I move. Um, the experience here the poet says that the experience is a kind of arc um, through which a person can see the lands which have not been traveled yet. And when Ulysses wants to uh, travel that distance, it goes farther and farther, means um, the margins appear to him farther and farther. How dull it is to pause and to make an end, and to pause uh, will be end or death. So he wants to continue his journey, to rust unburnished, not to sign in use. He says that when anything, when one thing is not used, it becomes rusted. In the same way, his uh, his abilities will be rusted if he does not use it in his adventurous actions. As though to breathe were life, people live life as as if they are living life only to breathe, uh, and uh, and 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 when they do not use their talents, these talents become rusted, unused. Life piled on life were all too little, and of one to me little remains. uh, Many lives are little for acquiring knowledge, but little remains, but every hour is saved from that eternal silence. Something more, a bringer of new life, new things. But every hour is saved from that eternal silence. Something more, a bringer of new things. But every hour is saved from that eternal silence. Something more, a bringer of new things. And the poet says that he has only one life, and in this one life he has to acquire more knowledge, and so he has to he so he doesn't want to waste his time. He wants to save each hour. uh, Before dying, he want to do some noble work. Something more, while it were for some 3 suns to store and hoard myself, and this grey spirit yearns in desire to follow knowledge like a sinking star. The Ulysses says that he has only 3 years more to live, and his spirit has become old. Um, he has become old, but his spirit is yearning to follow knowledge like a sinking star. Just as just as the stars in the sky in the sunset time goes down in the sea, but they appear in another land. In the same way, the poet wants to cross the limits of knowledge, and he wants to acquire, he wants to go beyond the limits of knowledge. This is my son. He wants to say that knowledge is limitless, uh, and what appears